Hello, Dan here. So I posted on my socials and on Reddit a patch I made trying to imitate the song Everything in Its Right Place by Radiohead. And a whole bunch of you asked me how did I make this on the Microfreak. So here we are. I'm going to show you how I made it. So here is the patch. So let's start from an initialize patch. So I'm going to initialize it. You just click this button 3 times and it's initialized. Here we go. So I use the synth engine bass. So let's go to that. Let's go to the type and we'll just scroll down to bass. Here we go, bass. And this is what it sounds like. Scroll down to click onto the right octave, just 1 octave down. So yeah, that's what it sounds like. The Radiohead synth has got chords, and right now it's in monophonic, so obviously we have to hit that paraphonic button. Already sounding pretty close. First off, we have to adjust the amp envelope or the ADSR. So I had a fairly slow release and kind of halfway down on the sustain. So really close already. What's great about the bass synth engine is it has a noise function. So under shape, it's got this noise. So you can hear that noise. It's kind of like a saturation distortion kind of noise. But it's really, really cool. And so I had that just like a little bit of that noise there. But obviously now it's got a bit too much of that high hiss, so I had to do a roll off. So that's pretty close already. Just to make it more interesting sounding, I wanted to add more movement. So adding movement, LFO is first choice. So we'll go to the mod matrix here, and then you scroll. Hang on, maybe I'll do it with this hand. You scroll to LFO and cutoff. So that's the filter cutoff. Click on that, and let's just give it a little bit, just a touch. Just a touch. And LFO, I disengaged the sync, and I had fairly fast, around 6. Around about 6-ish. So that's what so you can hear the LFO actually. Do I have? Yes. Just a little bit. Just adjusting the amount. All right. I also had LFO on the pitch, just a touch, like 0.2, 0.3. Let's just adjust that cutoff a little bit, just a tiny bit too much. Right, so it's got movement now. I added a bit more movement. Actually, I think I did put the key tracking. So key tracking on the cutoff as well. And I'm not sure whether it really did a lot, but I've got it on about 34. And more movement. Click on that. I added pressure. So pressure on the Microfreak is velocity, but it's not velocity in the conventional sense, but it's the amount of skin that you put on the key is more velocity, and less skin is less velocity, if that makes any sense. So I had the pressure routed to timbre there, just like a tiny bit, like 0.5, 0.8, and I also had it routed to wave, just 0.3. So wave and timbre are these functions on the synth engine. So on the bass, this is saturation for wave, and on timbre, it's fold. It's like wave folding. So it adds just like a little bit of harmonics there. I think I did turn the wave folding or the timbre knob a little bit up as well, just to add a few more of those upper harmonics. So now it's got a bit too much noise there, so maybe I'll turn the folding down and turn down the filter as well. And yeah, just adjust to taste now. Lastly, in the original patch by Radiohead, there is quite a nice kind of clicky attack. But unfortunately, with the synth engine, the bass synth engine, doesn't really sound that great. So I did try to add an attack. So let's go. I added using the cycling envelope. So the cycling envelope on envelope and fast attack. I did route it to the cutoff. I did this because with the Microfreak, the decay and the release are linked. Because I did want that slow release, but I did in the original patch there is quite a fast decay. But because they're linked, I couldn't have a fast decay. So in order to get around that, I used the cycling envelope on envelope, static envelope, to route to the cutoff. It doesn't sound great though. I don't know, it's quite noisy, and even on a very fast. I don't know, it's a bit, I don't know, it doesn't sound great, so I just turn it down. So it's just got a touch of attack. So yeah, so that's the patch essentially. Just adjusting all of these parameters to taste and just making it sound not too noisy on the top end. And that's how I made it. Shall I play it one more time?